the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Virgo, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and get this reading started. I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled this deck along with the other two, and we're going to get to them towards the end of the reading, so stay tuned. For now, let me ask you, how are you doing? How is May treating you? How has it treated you? Depending on when you tune into the reading. Your May reading was really, it was very direct. I mean, the message was let them in. So I am curious to see what June holds for you. Of course, it's going to play out differently with everyone. It is a general reading. And depending on how far along you are with the previous reading, which stage you're at, June will reflect differently. If you are past that stage and you have let them in, then whatever this reading says or shows us will happen a bit earlier, right? Such as Page of Pentacles. Nice, okay. So I feel like for many of you, you have shifted emotions. There's been a shift in your emotions. And I feel like you might be one of the few signs who are feeling this earlier than other signs. And I feel like you're handling it a lot stronger too. So Mercury is going retrograde in Cancer mid-June. And when that happens, Cancer is a water sign. It's also a sign of emotions, a lot of emotions, deep emotions. And when the Mercury retrograde happens, it's not easy for everyone to face that side of them, to deal with the emotions. But I feel like for you, for the Page of Pentacles to have come out as your first card, it's like you're sitting on the optimistic end of things. And that's really nice to see you doing that, Virgo. Page of Pentacles is an offer on its way to you. Okay, and this could be specifically in terms of work. It could be an opportunity to even move. Could be between cities, or it could be a job that involves some movement, some traveling. Could be by car simply. For others, if you're the essential worker, this could be that you have something coming up, such as a residency or a new job in a different state that really needs you. And so sure, that is also a possibility being highlighted by the cards, but there is great movement happening here on the forefront for you, which will allow your skills and your talent to shine, Virgo. Wow. And this will be, I feel like this is significant. Just because when you look at the Page of Pentacles, I mean, what do you notice? Oh, and there you are. Definitely significant. Page of Pentacles, what I notice is, first off, I notice the smile, right? Very happy, very delighted to have this, unique opportunity to shine. And as he holds his pentacle, it's saying, hey, look at me, look at what I got. Yeah, you can have it too if you take me. It's that bold attitude. But it's still very humble at the same time. Bold yet humble. I love it. I love that for you. That's really true for Virgos too. You're so sophisticated and your style is like, you've got swag, right? And yeah, here we are. Here you are, Hermit. And so with the Hermit card, of course, I feel like this will significantly impact the way the world sees you. People around you see you. It could be your friends, your family. They will look at you differently as a result of this, as well as how you see yourself. It's very powerful, very unique, and captivating to a point that where you have literally everyone's attention, all the eyes are on you, and this will also be an opportunity for you to grow and shine. That is what we're seeing here. Hermit is not only your card for zodiac sign, also a major arcana card, right? And so clearly this is significant. A significant career change, I feel, for many of you. For others, it could just be a news that you're hearing about. Could be for someone who's really close to you, close to your heart. Could be another fellow earth sign such as a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Eight of Swords, I feel like this is something that you've been feeling uneasy about. Even currently, you might be feeling a little bit uneasy about it just because it means a lot. And perhaps it means so much to a point where you might not tell everyone. You might not tell everyone or make a big deal about it, but it is big. And you are about to hear a decision. Wow. You are about to hear the decision being made. And I feel like you're waiting on some sort of a decision, Virgo. Is that it? That's how it appears. It's big. It's important. Understand, though, the Eight of Swords will turn into the Eight of Wands for you. Okay? Instead of it being all tragic or feeling like you're in despair, like you have no control, which you might not, right? You might not have control over their decision. But if you can understand that you really have done your best, and if you have, if you can sell yourself for who you are, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but if you really just highlight your qualities and your traits and as to why you're worth it, they're going to see it and they're going to want it and they will want to give that to you as well, right? Can also be in a relationship for some. If you reached out to someone, you just don't know if they're going to say yes or no. It is, at the end of the day, how you come across to someone else, right? So here what we're seeing is very bold yet humble. And that is a great mixture of an attitude. It's not too much, but it's also not too little. And that's the balance we're seeking for. Or, you can try to attempt to have, right? You'll feel better because you won't feel like you're being too much. And also at the same time, you won't feel like you're not doing enough. So that's the balance that the King of Swords actually also has. And it's great to see this in your reading because it looks like these are characteristics that you are able to find within you. King of Swords also represents the air energy, the air element, which is what the Gemini season is all about, right? Air signs are known for it's not necessarily how they carry themselves, but it's about how they voice their opinion. When they want to be heard, they're heard. Right? When they want to be heard, they're heard, but they don't need too many words just to get across what it is they're trying to say. They can say it in one or two words. They can say it in one sentence. They don't need 10 pages of an essay just to prove their point. And that is the kind of trait that you'll be able to pick up upon. This is something that's always been a part of you. It's really going to be accentuated. I don't even know if I'm saying the right word right now. But it's going to be very much brought out and be shining. That will be the part of you that will shine through in the month of June. So know that you will have clear thinking, a very clear vision, and whatever you say or do, there's a lot of clarity in that. And at the same time, you're also receiving a lot of clarity. Look at the Judgment card. So you're definitely hearing back on something you may have been waiting on. And hearing that news will give you the power of knowing. I think that would be the perfect word. And the other thing I'd like to mention is with the King of Swords, you notice how he has the crescent moons on his armor. And so what you can take away from that is pay attention to the phases of the moon as they will be impactful for you as well. We have the full moon in Sagittarius, June 5th. That's a time where you will find a lot of beautiful, positive energy to kind of just grab onto and then soar with it. Because Sagittarius is known for its positivity and optimism. That's great energy. Sure, hold interviews during that time and you'll get the best of you made available to everyone else. Wow. Yep, definitely a time for expansion. A time to set your eyes on the prize and then see where you go from there. Wow, Four of Wands. For those for whom this reading resonates, in connection to a relationship, this means marriage. Either you're having thoughts of marriage, you've talked about it, they have talked about it, something along those lines, but there's definitely the opening in the air for you to have that if that is what you want, or at least to think about it. For many of you, you're perhaps finding yourself thinking about the future or planning ahead could be as a result of the offer that you received, because you might feel like, wow, I can finally see things the way I want to see them, the way I want my life to be. And as a result of that, you're able to actually see the long-term vision you have for you, as well as perhaps someone else in your life. Or you know what you want now, and it's just very clear. And that's great. It's good to know what you want, isn't it? Because then you can focus your energy into attracting it. So, Gemini season clearly is giving you a lot of focus, I feel. There's a lot of movement happening in your reading in particular as compared to other readings. And I feel like you're having less of an emotional roller coaster, which is great. But there's a lot happening for you. So, I like that. I like that a lot for you, Virgo. Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. Underneath the deck, we also have the Tower. In your general reading, Virgo, you had two major arcana cards, the Hermit and the Judgment card. Under the deck, looks like we have the Tower so far as a major arcana. Look at all the nines, by the way. You noticing that too? And to end that off, we have Ace of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is there's a lot of anxiety within you, but at the same time, you're ready for more. You've been waiting for it. Could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you, Virgo. Really, an opportunity of a lifetime. And that feels good. That feels amazing. There might be someone who is being the voice of reason for you. That's what we're also seeing in the reading. That's nice. You have someone who's very supportive, and this someone likes to be heard. They like to be heard, or they want their opinion to be heard because they know that, you know, they can do something good. That's how I'm feeling. And plus, the Gemini season in general does bring that out in people. It makes them a bit more expressive, specifically with their words as opposed to their action, as opposed to their whatever else, right? So, yes, we are definitely seeing that here, Virgo, for you. Fear. There is a sense of fear of things just not going the way you want them to. Which might cause a bit of uncertainty. But have faith. Nine of Wands, the answer is in the cards too. The cards tell you what may or may not happen, what's in the background, but they also give you advice. Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands. Having faith will allow you to see the potential that's out there in the air, something that you can step upon and then float. It's like the cloud is coming to you. It's really just up to you to take that step, and boom, there you have it. You will find yourself on cloud 9, but give it time. Again, for some, this is already happening, so it might be a lot faster than what you may think. That's great news. Okay, we're going to be using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Get a card from the universe. See what other messages are here for you. This is good. But remember, bold yet humble. That will make you shine. Protecting treasure. Don't let go. A diamond in the rough is what you are. Don't let go. Don't let go of that. Yeah. I think the other thing I'm seeing in this card here for you is, although it may rain, when it does, let it. Focus on the rainbow that's about to come in. Okay? Focus on that. And let the rest be. Whatever will be at the end of the day, right? Okay, I really want to read the card out to you. For those of you who don't want to listen, you can just skip forward. I'm going to do affirmations right after. Protecting treasure. You are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, Know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. Allow yourself to be exactly who you are. I think that was beautiful. Let's add affirmations to this reading now, Virgo. We're using the Magical Times Empowerment cards. So let's see what we have here. We have mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Didn't we just say that when we were reading? Yeah, we did. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. A good reminder. Let's read the affirmations that go with this card, mercy. And again, you can use them as you like. You can start or end your day with it, or use them during a time where things are just difficult. So they go as follows. Today I will live in compassion for myself and others. I will show kindness in word, thought, and deed. Right now I will count my blessings. I will love myself, forgive myself, embrace my humanity, and in doing so, I will be able to do the same for others. For what I give, I will receive, and I will begin with me. Love it. With this, I wish you all the very best, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.